Welcome back, ladies and gents. At the end of the last episode, I said I was going to resupply, rearm, and we did. We're back up at full strength. However, while I was over in Vostrom, I went to buy, Vostrom being such a economic powerhouse, I went and I was able to buy new armor, the good armor for Benny, for example. I don't remember who it was. It may have been Benny. You notice he's now got 52, 23, and 16. And I was able to buy one more set of armor, the what I call the infantry armor, that 5720. Let me go right at the top. I have 40 characters. Who would have gotten that? I think it was probably Gweth, maybe. No. Don't remember who I gave it to here. Maybe Pete the quartermaster. He's now wearing 57 2016. So I was able to buy that armor and the horse armor. And I did some crafting. I made whatever I needed to make. I don't remember now because I was playing a different game of Bannerlord last night. But at any rate, while I was there, Danistica got attacked again. So I came back over here. I stopped short of initiating the combat, which we're going to do right now. And let me remind, yep, I do have what I need. So let's initiate. It's only 848 filthy Khuzaits.
I'm taking command!
Same battlefield.
Footman, hear me! Here, forward! Footmouse, here, see, shooting!
You always have right here when Danistica. The question is,
Infantry!
am I going to do it right this time? I'm all the way down here. All the way down here, archers right here. We'll have the horse. Stay where you are for now.
Horses!
Now, once I can get up and see over here, now I want the horse over here
Cavalry!
and over there.
Get moving!
All right, archers, introduce yourselves.
Form a wall!
They're slow. And then step forward a little bit more. And you horse right here.
Move out! Warriors!
And you couple of horse archers right here.
Get moving!
Looks like their horse pulled back. The horse archers. Even though they've got 80 something. Looks like this back row is unable to fire. Infantry, I want you to spread out more.
Forward!
All right, infantry. All right, get ready. When their infantry hits.
Infantry!
Nope, spread out even more.
Move!
All right, toss them if you got them. So we got everybody, the archers and the infantry throwing. We got Chara. Okay, horse, get involved. Horse archers, go do your thing. I think I pressed the wrong button. In fact, let me check my volume because I can't even hear myself. All I hear is the background noise. All right. Oh, right in the head. He got a javelin right in the head. What are you doing just standing there? All right, then come back here. Let me get on this horse so I can see what's going on. Horse, stay where you are. You're doing good over on the left. All right, infantry, toss them again. Don't hold back. Give them all you got.
Infantry! Hear me!
Why are there some archers
Moving!
out in the front? I must have pressed the wrong key somewhere along the line.
Footmen!
Because I can't hear what... I can't even hear myself think, basically.
Infantry! Make a shield!
Let's wall. See if we can... I didn't realize I made that line that long. That's what happens when you're on the ground and you can't see where you're pointing at. You got to be up on a horse to see what you're doing, really. All right, stop, stop. Are they running? I think they're running. Everybody charge.
The enemy!
Give me that horse. Hopefully I can ride this horse. Yep, Cantarian Charger. I still don't like the volume right now, but I'm just going to have to deal with it until this battle's over with.
Kill them all!
You what? You what? He started to say, I'll do something. That 180-degree turns that only the AI can do. Instantaneous. Me sticking that pitchfork in my horse troop. Oh, see, there's no... Look where they're disappearing. So far back from the red line. Look at that. They're 50 feet away. I really dislike when it does that. Yeah, well, it does that in every battle. They always disappear too quickly. Look, I can run up there and I won't disappear, but they disappear right here. And look, I can go all the way up to here. Just annoying as heck. Still got 107 over there. Is he gonna make it? Somebody's gonna spear him, aren't they? There you go. Laid him out. I was doing my best to bite my tongue because that was a golden-haired tosser, and I wanted to praise him because he's on my team, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. All right, we won. We lost nothing, if you can believe that. I'm telling you, having a good medic is great. I thought it said Dr. Beg.
Enough.
12 upgrades. Kind of a troops did we get? I'll take the high tier ones that I think are useful. Oh wait. Yeah, it's fine. My other game I'm playing Imperial. That's why I grabbed this Palatine Guards. I thought there's some good archers, but I'm Battanian in this one. All right. It's all right. We probably need some archers. We'll take the picked warriors. I don't know. Again, I don't know if we need all these, and I forget where these. You know what? We're right outside Dynastica. I forgot where we were. Yeah, this is too low now. This. We'll move the effects volume up to about 40. And even though it's early in the morning, it is only. Well, by now it's 0612. I'm going to turn the fan on. It's getting hot. 0600 in the morning. Hot. All right. Father, I'm yours to command. All right. I am Battania. Looking for Battanian troops. Don't see any. You're full also, but, you know, I'll do it after the... Well, we'll do it now. You've got a bunch of recruits, so what can we give you to get rid of the recruits? I'll give you these infantry, that guy. There. Those guys. And I suppose some horse. Although you've got 71, yeah, it's fine. We're all part of the same army. And I'll give this archer. Go ahead and make you 50, even though it's not going to help us in the long run. All right, excuse me, I got to take some away from you, which is probably just going to be recruits. I'm looking to see if there's any militia, anything like that. I don't see any, so we'll just take recruits. There we go. And then I will give you... No, I'm not over, so I'm good. I don't have to give you any prisoners. All right, Samantha, let's see what old Utrecht has.
Peace to you.
Hello, my son. What can we give you? You got a lot of recruits also. I did say I went recruiting in between the filming, I guess you could say. I'm not going to pass up any archers right now. I will pass up the crossbowmen. I think the rest of these I'm just going to throw in the garrison. I will take these. Wait a minute. No, Mamluk. Never mind. Never mind. Mamluk goes to horse archers. All right. Let's take those. Make sure you don't have any militia or any useless troops. Although I suppose there is an argument that there are no useless troops. In my opinion, though, the ones that I don't want are useless. All right. I think I'm going to... Why not? I'll take that. Then we're going to jump in because there's nothing else here that's worthwhile. Don't desert, don't desert, don't desert. All right, we made it. And they didn't stuff it. Or the keep, or the garrison, put all those in there. Well, all of them. There's 32 of them. Ransom what we don't need. Another 231, which is only 11K. It's not very good for that many troops. Let's look at what we got here. If I get my fingers on the correct keys. First game of the day. Still warm from the hot shower. So I got to get my muscles back into muscle memory. Probably why I find it warm. My internal core temperature is up due to the shower. All right. We want to get here perfect technique. Boy, he's so close. Gweth, we're going to give you Merry Men because you're never going to be mounted, and that only applies while mounted. Not that Merry Men applies, but we definitely know we don't want the other one. Here we want Skirmisher, because again, you're not going to be mounted. Skirmisher, like in the old Roman days. Think of the, what were they? The ones with the slings? They'd run out front, skirmish, and then back up. All right, party leader, we're going to give you a Cav. And that's it. That's what, they've only got 31K. My goal here is to continue hammering the Southern Empire as much as I can in this hour that I have. By the way, if you like anything that I've done or put out, or it's helped you pass the time, even if you're just running it on a second monitor while you do something on the first monitor, would you please press the subscribe button and click on like if you did like it. And if you didn't like it, press it anyway. Okay, we've got 29K left. Doesn't cost you anything, and it'd mean a lot to me. My goal, my immediate goal is 500. Let me lock this in because I don't know 500 subscribers, because there are some functions of YouTube that I want to be able to access. Oh, okay, that took it all. $7,600. Oh, you know what? This will take all of that too. All right. I did make an extra, while I was crafting, I said I made what I needed. I did make 2 of these large bag of crafted javelin, but then I forgot that I think it was Benny. Benny's riding a horse. So I had 1 left over. He only had 1 empty slot. I think I made him, I don't want to do that actually. Not yet anyway. Let's check. I think I made him a spear also. No, I didn't. I forgot to make him a spear. That's what I need to do then. Yeah. All right, let's go into the smithy this time. Let's smelt some stuff. But, you know what? I'm going to smelt some stuff here and then wait till Row is full stamina. I don't know if I ran out of material or not. Looks like I made some. I've got 32 and 24. So I did... Oh, I'm out of... That's probably what my limiting factor was. Does this town have any wood? I'm always running out of wood. Yeah, no wood. Okay, well, we'll just... I won't worry about doing any... crafting right now. I'll just smelt what I can with the little bit of wood I have left. Which is not much. There we go. All right. Let's look at our situation, because I probably want to switch over to Robin, the medic. And currently, who are you? I wish it would show their name when you hover over them. Tell Worlds. Why doesn't it show me their name when I hover over him? You are, now I've got you, Benny. Okay, that's Benny. Yep, and Benny, what is your skill right now? 79. Okay, I think you've got plenty of room to grow. Let's knock this out. Sarah can now still make a 3, which is the minimum I need her to be able to do. All right, Benny. Yeah, you've got plenty of room to grow, but who else can I put in there? Sheila, not necessarily. Archie, nope. Looking for party leaders, really. Tommy doesn't have any. But as I said, I really need party leaders. Reggie's up there, 154. Patrick's 102. Cav captain. Not necessary for my Cav captains, because my Cav captains are the ones who are staying in my party and controlling my horse wings. They're not party leaders. All right, Benny, we're going to let you keep going because you are the least. All right, let's look here. we need to find some wood. Let me step out of here and find where the nearest wood village is down here. I don't think there is any. There's one over here, right here, Popsia, but that's a long way to run. I know there's going to be none in the south. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards Vostrom. First, let me look at this again. Yeah, we didn't lose any during that battle. I'm going to go to Vostrom because it's very prosperous. They may have some wood. And then if I have to, I will go to Popsia way up here. Although it may be more advantageous to go to Porus since I can actually get it. I cannot go into Phicon. I can stop in a Porus and Lycaria and look for wood on my way to Popsia. Do we have a herding? We do not. Do have an upgrade. And everybody... Nope. Ulian still needs to be healed. I got to remember to change Robin back to Sheila if we engage in combat. Okay, Lycaria is being sieged. I will head in that direction. Oh, no. They put troops in the settlement. What clowns you are. I had you just perfect. All right, so we need 3, 6, or 5, 8... About 11 troops. And of course, I'm going to have to get all frack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I believe that's going to be correct. Unless I didn't get that last guy there. I know there's got to be a mod that prevents that from happening. Somebody with common sense, some mod maker who has logic and common sense will say, hey, let's not do this. All right, you're still one short. I did forget that one. We'll grab him now. Let's not have him do this every time, even when it's not a newly. They've got food. They've got everything. Why on earth did they do that? I don't know. Was I able to sell everything here? Yeah, I was. All right, we're looking for... Nope, there is none. But let's check armor again. I know I bought some really good armor here last time, but I doubt they've reset. No, this is the best they've got, which is garbage. So let's take a look. Okay, who is this? That is Southern Empire, so we're definitely going to go there and wipe out that army if I can. Long ride, give me a time to drink some water. Started watching a new... I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me, a new TV show on Netflix I'm really enjoying called Death by Lightning. It's got the main characters, I don't know his name, something like Shannon. He's the guy that played General Zod in that Superman movie. And I think that's the only time I've ever seen him, but he's really good in this one. All right, do we have any upgrades? I'm going to count that because I think I saw 2 groups of 800. So they got 1,700 there. We're going to be outnumbered 300 and something to 1. 300 and something to 1. We're going to be outnumbered by 300. But, and we've got a lot of recruits. I'm going to do it anyway. Don't have any of his nonsense. So 1,400 to 1,771. We're by 330, I believe it is. We want to be sure I look at the battlefield. I know where I want to go. But it all depends on where he's going to go. Typically, you want this little rise or this little rise here. And it's when we set up on this side of the map, it's typically a race to who can get here first. But I'm afraid, part of me wants to set up over here so that I can get here first. But then I'm afraid he is going to go to right here and set up right there because that's a lot of times that's what the AI would do when we're this direction instead of this direction. But I think I'm gonna risk it. Anyway, where is that line at? I can't see the doggone line, Tell Worlds. Where is it? There it is. So we're going to set up here and here. Even this out just a little bit. I want to make sure that I've got party leader, Lynn, party leader, Cav, Gaisetha. Why? Is she a Cav? Why didn't I change her name if she's a Cav? Is she new to us? Where's she at? She's in 3. Are all of these guys cavalry? Yeah, it looks like they're all cavalry. Is she on a horse? No, she's not. Why is she in there? Let's bring her over here. I knew that was odd with her not being named Cav. Let's put her in the infantry. There you go. Let's get rid of that. I just had a feeling something was off. That's why I started checking it. I can see all the bows on them. All right. And I can see here we got no horses other than mine in this group. So let's run over here as quickly as we can. Hodor. Seems like HBO ought to sue or something. Where are they going? I think they're going to that one. Doggone it, they are. Just what I said. I knew if I set up over here, they'd go over there. All right.
Soldier!
Change of plans. Run in that direction. Now, they usually set up really close to the edge of that hill, and you don't have a whole lot of room, so you got to put your infantry right down in front of them, basically. In fact, hey, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I was going to have the cavalry follow me and then charge into them, but then I realized that this is not the other game I've been playing. This is the infantry game.
Riders, hear me! Riders!
All right, let's see if we can get the horse up to speed and then engage these guys.
Horses! Forward! Horse, move out!
Get running, get running, get running, get running, get running, get up to speed, get up to speed, get up to speed. Pass them through, pass them through. Attack.
Horse charge! Warriors! March at moving!
There's only 20 of them. We're getting a few of them. See, if you just click on them and press charge, your horse moves so slow. But if you give them that move command and get them up to speed and then get them amongst them and press attack, then it works a little better in my opinion. There's a noble. If I can get it, I say it because I think it's a girl, but I wasn't sure. It is female, Taimata, which I do like the name Taimata. I don't know why. I'm sure it's something in my past.
Hear me!
I've either seen that name or a name that rhymes with it. All right, horse. No, horse back. Back. Don't get touched. Stop tossing all your javelins away. See how close they're sitting to the base of this hill? We're going to have to march our infantry right down in their faces in order to get the archers enough room to shoot over their heads.
Hear me! Move! Forward! Horse!
All right, horse, come over here like
Move
that.
out!
Horse, you over there like that.
Move!
And now that I know exactly what they're going to do, I can get off my horse. Because the battle is... the formations are known. I don't want to get too close that I entice their horse to charge me, though. Oh, no. Is there somebody in...
Cavalry warriors!
Is there somebody in that... How are you in the infantry? Didn't I check? Benny?
Warriors!
Damn, how did he get in the infantry? I checked.
Warriors!
All right, keep walking forward. Face that direction, face that direction.
So, move out!
Up your nose with a rubber hose. One single archer took aim and hit me. Right in the center of the chest, right in the heart almost. Oh, that was a bolt. It was not an archer, it was a crossbowman. No wonder it hit so hard.
Hear me! Get move, man! Move!
Does he have the guts to try it again, though? I got my shield up now. All right.
Hear me! Shields up!
I hate the way they turn so quickly.
Warriors!
I know I've mentioned that a million times, and I'm never not going to mention it as long as it's that way. They just can turn what we say here on a dime. On my horse. Gosh. Darn it. I don't know what to do about poor Benny. Nothing I can do about it. He's just going to have to be out there in the beginning.
Arrows!
All right, archers, do your thing.
Riders! Move out! Horsemen! Charge!
Horse, go ahead and charge.
One breathing! Hear me! Shoulder
Spread
to
out.
shoulder.
You know what? I know what I can do about this. Hold on.
Off your horse!
Dismount. Get off your horse. Benny, get off your horse. Okay, there you go. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Try to make the best of the situation. All right, charge, Benny, charge. Oh, he got me and wasn't even aiming at me. That's a problem with those long weapons like that. That's typical. My own horses prevent me from hitting my own troops. That's, again, why I stay out as far as I can from the middle of the fray. I don't know what their ranged troops are thinking running into us like that. Got him just in time. He was just ready to swing. This is going to be a devastating battle. I think we're going to lose a lot, but we have a lot of green troops that need to be blooded, and if they die, they didn't deserve to be in my army anyway. That's the way I look at it. Now watch, Richard will die. Richard's put in a long service, so he's done really well. All right, everybody charge. He's proved himself time and time again. Stop tossing them things. Hang on, guy. You can do it. Hang in there. Don't get too far, though. Don't get too far. Like me. Step around to the side and hit them from behind their shield. That's what you got to do. Marcus. Ooh, that's my guy. I saw a golden-haired tosser and just immediately panicked. Hang in there, guy. You can do it. There we go. They must have a dummy that doesn't wear a helmet. I just heard a woman over here screaming. I don't think any might. Oh, wait a minute. Who's that? That's a Kayla. It is. All right, that's who I heard. I didn't think any of my infantry was over here. Females. Just keep wading into them, fellas. Get that experience. We don't need green troops. We don't need you tossing either. I had it out, so I was going to go ahead and use it. Good block. Step around behind them. Hit them behind the shield. Javelin destroyed that shield just before I swung. So that worked out just great. That stepping around behind them and hitting them from behind really works good. Oop, too many archers now. I think he's close enough I can get him. There we go. Got to keep bobbing and weaving or else you will look like a porcupine. Porcupine. I was going to say a pin cushion. Tell you what, that one battle I had in the last video, that still is amazing, where they held the gate and then came down the towers and actually attacked. That was great. Can I run him down? I'm not going to try. make sure everybody is charging. Some of them are still holding the ground. A lot of recruits. I tell you what, a lot of things are wrong with this game, but a lot of things are right with it. One of the things I find absolutely great is the I don't know what let me think about what you call them for a minute. I started to say animatronics, but not the animatronics, but the way the characters move sometimes when they're hit. It's just, you know, it was motion capture. Oh, so they just took out that horse. There wasn't even anybody on it. What do you got against horses? Maybe it was a Kuzate horse. I understand.
Soldier attack now!
That's of interest to me because I want a horse to jump on. I think this is the only one I see. The closest one I see. Put that away, I'll run a little bit faster. There we go. Way down there I can see. Oh, they just got him. There's another one though, way out there. Oh, don't get in my way. I guess they got him or he got away. Hey, this is your leader. Stop running into me. I can't blame him. My horse is so friggin' slow. All right, we lost 30. I personally lost 33. Majority of them wildlings. Well, 30 of them. Well, all 33 were infantry. All 33 were infantry. And I got one in tossing. Where's Benny at? Benny starts with a B. I can't believe I just recently discovered this is in alphabetical order. What a clown I am. All right, he got 9 in tossing, 5 in riding, 47 in one-handed, and 64 in athletics. Because I had him get off that horse, you see. But then he ultimately went down. But he did good. He did good, and he didn't die.
Enough. Stop.
And we got quite a few. And we are right outside Lake Karen.
You arrived just in the nick of time.
Yes, we did.
You have my deepest thanks.
You're welcome, Gird. 37 upgrades. Again, a lot of green troops. But I lose 30-something. And the only way I can replenish them, because I don't have any infantry, the only way I can replenish them is to go back up to Battania or take from my companions. Actually, I'm going to take all these guys anyway. We're right outside the town. Oh, 19 upgrades. We want strong arms because I don't care about legs. We're skipping leg day every day. And we want headhunter. For here, it doesn't matter because she's not a party leader, but she's never going to be a governor. So we'll pick this because this is both for party leader. In the off chance that somewhere in a foreseeable alternate universe she could be a party leader. The scout, we want 10% armor while on foot. That's her personal upgrade. And for Joe, we want steel or unwavering defense. I thought that was this one, steel core, but we want unwavering defense plus 5 hit points. And Marcus, again, he's got all the good stuff he needs. And I haven't even given him any scouting. He's not short on anything. So I'm just going to give him scouting and be done with it. All right, Matt Infantry. I think, again, we're just going to give scouting because he's got everything he needs. Might as well max him out in scouting. Why not? Still got 13 left. All right, Patrick, the party leader. Here, we want 10% of total experience gained as bonus to infantry. Or 2%. I think I'd rather have 2 daily experience, not just after battles, but every day, just 2 military tradition. That's what I'm going with. Military tradition. Robin the medic. She's close. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to swap her out. That's why we lost so many people. I did because that's why she got points. Oh, well. I think. I'll check, but I'm pretty sure I forgot to swap her out. We want best medicine. She's going to upgrade here soon. I only have one choice there. All right, Lynn, we want clean thrust. You are on a horse, and everybody you're leading is on a horse. You're a cav captain, not a party captain. Although many instances they can be interchangeable. We want knock off. We want walk it off. And trainer, knock off, and braced. And here we want well built and fury. And one hand we want wrapped handles and swift strike. And that's the last one. Okay. We're not as close to Lycaron as I thought we were. Let's see what we can do here.
I'm yours to command.
Girl, you're so big. Got to take after your daddy. Let's see here. Of course, there's not going to be any... Oh, excuse me. I'll just top you up. I don't want to talk to any of those people, but I will take any Battanian infantry you have. Excuse me. You know, I'll do it after the fact because I don't know. I've got extra troops and I don't know who's what. In other words, do I really have 212 archers or do I have 195 Battanian and the rest are something else? So wait till I can see my actual numbers before I attempt to mess with that. I saw Battanian, but it's clan warrior and I don't want them. All right, let's give you a couple. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just jump in here while a bunch of troops desert from me. Oh, they didn't desert and they didn't stuff the garrison. Or the, yeah. All right. Is that my town? No, that's not my town. I don't have anything there. What do I have? Let's trade. They don't have any food. Huh. Let me give you some grain. Some meat. That's about all I'm willing to give you. Because everything else I'm buying... Excuse me, but grain and meat we get after battles. And fish. We get a lot of fish. Okay. Now, I'll lock that in, 23k. Not going to be much, but I do want to kill these animals. Slaughter these animals for food. All right, 5,700. 863. And 12. What's the odds there'll be something for 12? 12. Boom. All right. Now, let's step out. Let me talk to these guys. Now I can see that what we have to work with. Well, first of all, who's got the least amount? 49, 46, 60. All right, so let's start with you.
I'm yours to command.
Thank you, Ashley. I want to give you one of these extra archers I have here. Khuzate marksman. Valandian sharpshooter. I don't want a sword sister. Forget the sword sister. The armed trader. I should throw it in the garrison. All right, I think that's all the ranged troops. So 1, 2. I might have too many regular archers. All right, let's take away from you this wood runner. these 3 skirmishers. And a couple of wildlings. Get you down to 333. All right. That's a lot. I don't want that. I want you up there. So I do have too many archers. Excuse me. All right, so let's take away. I don't want. Whoa, I have no idea what happened there. No idea. All I was doing, I was just scrolling with the mouse wheel and that popped open. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. All right, where's that clown at? I just saw her. Where's she at now? There she is. I want to get rid of her. Get rid of that armed traitor. And then we'll get rid of the Imperial, all the Imperial recruits. The Valandian recruit and the Azurai recruit. And he's still got way too many. He's got, where's that horse archer at? Right there. We'll get rid of the horse archer. And then the caravan guards, and the mercenary. Caravan guards. It's got over 100 horses, so we can afford to get rid of these that I don't want. We still got 80 to get rid of, though. Caravan guards. I don't want the Mamluks. Yeah, I'm going to have to take some troops back from him because he's just got too many. All right, we'll take these guys. And these guys, because you got so many horses already. Take the Battanian Raider. And I saw some brigands. I'll take the brigands. They turn into horse troops. And I may as well get rid of the Azurai youth. It's not that it's a bad horse troop. It's just that we've got so many horse troops here. And we'll get rid of the light cav. And this cav. I don't want any. I want things that are going to be tough. All right, well, I'm going to take this guy and these guys. This guy. I got to get him down to 55, so I've got to just take troops from him. There we go. All right, Utrecht. Let's see what... did I already do that with Samantha? I think I did. Yeah, let's go to Ashley. I can't believe I've only got 11 minutes left. An hour is just such a small amount of time to play. But I'm really in a position where I can't afford to play much longer at a time due to my upload. Although, so far I have not had to drop a playthrough because I am using the heck out of Handbrake. Handbrake allows me to compress the files down. Like I compressed a 2-hour Supreme Ruler Ultimate file that was something like 43 to 48 down to 11. And that it uploaded in a very quick time. So I'm doing the best I can to keep all my playthroughs going, at least until they're over with. All right, we're going to take all 24 of those recruits. And that guy. All right, then we'll give you back all of them and them and them. These guys. There we go. All right, last but not least, my number one hateful son, Idris.
I'm yours to command.
Notice he doesn't say father. He hates my guts. I will take all 35 recruits. I'll take the Mamluks. Just don't want them. I see there's 3 more archers. There they are. Caravan guard. All right. So we've got about 42 to give to him. We'll try to give him some good troops. 15 of those. Like I said, these are not bad troops, but I don't have any more infantry to give him. I'm going to have to give him these 2 back. And I guess I'm going to have to give him a bunch of recruits back because I don't want to give these. These are... I don't want the caravan guards regardless. And I don't want the Mamluks. I guess I'll give you these 10 back. I know they'll turn into horses eventually. Horses. Like I said, these are not bad horse troops. I just didn't want that guy to have over 100 horse. And I think I'm going to give these light cav back also. So now he's got 2 too many, which is fine. We'll just pull you out. You're not a good archer. He will turn into an archer, and we'll pull you out. Okay. Now, I'm going to jump back in and give everybody to the garrison. See where I'm situated at. I'm short by 12. That's 115 troops. And it is Robin, so we're just going to leave. Now I need to take any Battanians infantry that I can get. Right here. There we go. Which means you need to grab a couple more troops, which is okay, even though I put those others up. I didn't want him to have. He just took 5, Idris. All right, so I need 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we got to wait because we need to recover. And I really need to get Robin some skill. Ah, there you go. She just got a level. Where are you at, girl? Robin. Right there. All right, she's already 10 here and maxed out here. And everything that she needs, she already has. So I'm just going to give her 1 here. And 1 here. Okay. Keep going, girl. Dogface Rovarian. I think I changed my name. Although he doesn't particularly look like a dog face. You know, this is slow, but it has to be done. We have to get our pneumatic up. Sheila's not going to last forever. And we need someone to take over when she passes. When she kicks the bucket. How old is Sheila? I don't think she's that old. I think she's in her 40s, but we still need another one. She's 50. And I can't believe Richard's still around. Richard is 78. Although I have had characters last into their 90s, but I've also had characters die in their 40s just from disease. All right, so we got Varagos. And it can go to Braden. I finally, somewhere along the line, I saw Braden because he used to be silhouetted out. I didn't know anything about him, but now I do. I guess while we're here, we should smelt some stuff. Where is Benny? I think he's going to be the lowest. 12. We're just going to go for stuff for wood right off the bat, and then I'll see how much wood we have after that. Mitch. I should check to see if Lycaron has some wood, because they are next to that town, that village that sells wood, that produces wood. So I think that's what I'm going to do. See if they have any wood. I don't, yeah. We're going to sacrifice the wood to get more wood. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay, because remember, for each one piece of wood, you get 2 pieces of charcoal. So it's not a bad deal using the charcoal to try to get more wood. Because it only takes half as much charcoal or wood to make charcoal. All right, now I do want this good, even though we're short on... I do want that good metal. This is a lot. We're going to run out of charcoal again. Okay, we got it. Is that all the good metal? Yeah, we can sell the rest of this stuff. And while I'm here, I can look and see if they have any wood. They do not. All right, buy that. How are we looking? We're still very wounded. Let's give this upgrade to whoever it was. Lynn. All right, she can make metal number 2. And then I'm going to have to run over to Popsia. We need the wood. And we're healing along the way because we're still pretty wounded. Oneira rebelled. Are we over? No, we don't have any hurting penalty. We're just moving kind of slow. That's forced really slows us up. All right, I need this wood. Oh, 144 wood. That is excellent. I thought it would be a tiny amount. Let's take a gander here. Do I want to risk Amatetes? There may be some wood in Amatetes, and it's not that far. Wait a minute. Where are my... Oh. In this game, I own all of Valandia. I was going to run to my headquarters and see if I had wood there, but that would be Sargo. I'm not interested in going that far. I will try to make it Amatetes. If they don't have any wood, we'll just head back to the east, go to Faikon, and we'll stop here on the way. Where are you going? Vergos to defend. Okay. Benny scouting again. They have plenty of food. Why are you giving them troops? They can't be short. They're recruiting like madmen. And if they're not recruiting, it's because whoever owns this doesn't have recruiting on. And in which case, putting in troops is just wasting them. Now, what are we short? I'll just grab whatever's here. All right, 50 seconds left. I'm going to have to just head back. We'll stop here on the way east because we do need a couple more troops. But I think... Hold on, I got to sneeze. All right. There's only 3 left. Myzia, Cyrenera, and Faikon. Faikon. Phyceaon. That place. And maybe at the beginning of the next one, we can just... Did you grab any, by the way? We need 1 there. That's it. And we're going to give you a horse troop because why not? Idris. All right, before I forget, in the next video, I'm going to go ahead and swap back to Sheila now. All right. Again, as I said, in the next video, hopefully I can start with the siege of Faikon. And I'll stop the video here, but then I'll march over there and set up. And as long as nothing changes, that's how we'll start the next video. Adios.